Duke 5-0, BYU
Mm-hmm.
5-0, Indiana 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
Which of those 5-0 teams has the best chance of making the playoff?
It has to be BYU because of the conference they're in. Duke is just Duke's a mirage. Duke's not. They were down 20-0 Carolina, and they come back and win 21-20. It's a good story. It's good, but they're not a legitimate team. Indiana is a legitimate team, and BYU is probably a legitimate team too. Indiana's schedule, they're 9-0 going into Ohio State potentially, right?
Yeah, they
Or
play
10-0.
They play Michigan right before.
Or 10-0 going into Ohio State.
They would be at Northwestern, Nebraska, Washington, Michigan State, Michigan. They'd be 10-0 going into Ohio State.
Okay, so they'll be 9-0 going into Michigan.
Yeah.
9-0 with Michigan,
Yeah.
Ohio State on the schedule,
Yeah.
which will be the biggest 2-week stretch in the history of Indiana football.
Mm-hmm.
And then BYU, which they were underdogs at a bad Baylor team. They ended up winning. They're 5-0 in a conference that isn't strong, so I would think them. But I could also look. I think if you're asking me the best team, it's Indiana. But the best situation is BYU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Duke is just a non-starter for me.